Hey everybody, we're back from commercial break. We're here with Brandon. We left off talking about the Arnold and the epic battle that was going on basically between you and George Brown. And we had a chance to sit down with George earlier to kind of get a little bit of his side. George's got a great physique, but again, you walked away to champion, and I'd say pretty much hands down, but George did start to push you a little bit. He was coming on strong. Give us a little insight on what exactly was going on, because we saw a little jostling for position. We heard there was a few things going on backstage. What exactly was going on?
I mean, I just came there to compete and do my best. But I guess for George, I might have been a threat to him in some way. That's what I was feeling on stage. Being in that first call out, George was next to me. I was in the middle, dead center, and I felt, some elbows, and he tried to take a step forward. I took a step forward just to gain that position back, and then he elbowed me again, and I thought it was a little bit aggressive for a professional stage. So as we were walking off the first call out, I just kind of joked with him. I was like, George, you're kind of a bully, man. And I don't think he wanted to hear that, because the things that he said after that I couldn't repeat to my parents, let's just say that. I don't know, maybe he had a personal problem with me. I don't know what his problem is with me, but I'm just here to do my best and show my best physique. And I don't really care about the other competitors. I'm just here to do me.
Yeah, now, in competition, in any sport, when you're in a heat of battle, sometimes things are said. And like you said, you guys are both jostling for position. Ohio's his hometown, so yeah. I think he really was hoping to walk away with the win.
Yeah.
And you clearly took the show. So moving forward, that probably was the best thing that happened to George, because it really lit a fire for him. But for you, there was only one person to look at then,
right?
And that was the current champ.
Yeah.
What did you do then from the Arnold to get ready to be here this weekend and put yourself in a position to go after the title?
Yeah, I actually got feedback from the head judge, Steve Weinberger, and but all he said to me was that you can never be too wide. So we took that and we went back to the gym, we went back to the work, and we made sure that I came back with more width. My waist probably looks a little bit smaller, but it's honestly because I just got wider in my shoulders and my back. So that was really the game plan, was just being wider and using more of the stage.
Yeah. Well, I've heard quite a few athletes say to me in passing or in interviews, Brandon's got a great back. Brandon's got a great back. Man, when Brandon turns around, he's trouble. And that's one of the things you and I have talked about for years.
Yeah.
It's always been a theory of ours. Shows are won and lost or behind. It's arguable. You can argue that you have the best back in the men's physique division. I think most people would agree. With that being said, you've worked really hard. I think everybody's really excited to see the battle between not only you and Jeremy, but I think George will be somewhere in that mix. I think Jason Poston is going to be interesting, coming back, the fact that he was almost pretty much forgotten at the Arnold. So this is a very exciting time. It's going to be a very exciting weekend. If anyone's seen the predictions, a lot of people have you winning. I happen to be one of those people. A lot of people think that Jeremy's still going to be the reigning champion. There's some people that are George Brown fans that think George Brown is still going to be, and Jeremy Poston has a following that you could probably put everyone together and match his following. So, the fair weather fans are always going to be on Jason's bandwagon. But we're excited, man. We're excited.
Yeah, I'm super excited, man. It's a dream come true being here, for the second time. I'm actually living in, just showing everybody that it doesn't matter where you come from, man. If you just stick to your goal and you're persistent and consistent, nothing is impossible. So,
guys, you heard it here first. That's his message to you other athletes. to the fans, to everybody who's thinking about doing something, anyone who's interested in the sport. Brandon, it's been a pleasure. Glad to be here. You know, it has been a long journey.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's excited to see what happens tomorrow. Brandon Hendrickson, Mandus Buckle, Midwest Muscle Report. We're out.